Since you clicked on this video, you're probably stuck in art block, you can't get any of your drawings look right, or you're suffering from burnout. In this video, I'm going to go through a list of possible reasons why you might be struggling to make art and how to fix each one. Before I start, be sure to like and subscribe for more art videos like this. Let's get started. Reason number 1, art block. Art block can be caused by a lot of different things, but for this video, I'm going to define it as not knowing what to draw, since I'll talk about other reasons related to art block later on in this video. If you don't know what to draw, but you want to draw something, you could draw something to focus on improving your skills or something fun. If there's something that you'd like to get better at drawing, practice drawing it. For me, I want to get better at drawing anatomy and faces, so that's what I would focus on. An example of something you can draw to improve your art skills is hands. I know a lot of artists have trouble drawing hands. Practically everyone struggles with them, and any extra practice helps. If you want to draw something fun instead, something I like to do is art challenges. Here's a few that I've had a lot of fun doing in the past. Draw an art style that's the opposite of your normal art style. Draw a color wheel, and for each color, draw one of your favorite characters. Redraw your old art. Find the Draw This in Your Style challenge drawing and draw in your style. Draw something inspired by the last book you read or movie you watched. If none of these sound exciting, there are plenty of other art challenge ideas online. If you have OCs, Pinterest has a lot of fun OC art challenges. Another thing you can look up is art prompts. Sometimes when you can't decide what to draw, it's easier to find a starting point and go from there than just debating on what you should draw for hours. That's all I have for when you can't think of anything to draw, so now it's time to move on to reason number 2, burnout. Burnout usually happens when you're making art that's unfulfilling or making too much art too quickly. I can't tell you what kind of art will be fulfilling for you, but I know for me personally, art that feels fulfilling across mediums is art that helps me express myself and doesn't just look nice. Maybe try drawing something you've been thinking about a lot lately, or something in your daily life, or an emotion you've been feeling lately. Try to find what kind of art makes your soul happy. If you've been making a lot of art lately and can't bear to make art anymore because of your job or something else, you probably can't just quit your job right now, so in your free time, take a break. Taking breaks is essential to staying artistically healthy, and yes, I just made that up. It takes creativity and mental energy to make art, and if you've been making a lot of art without resting, you'll burn through a lot of mental energy, and that, in turn, will take a toll on how creative you are in the moment. In your free time, take a break and recharge. If you want to make art for yourself. Draw whatever makes you happy, even if it's just doodles. Whatever you do, don't force yourself to make art if you don't have to, because you'll just burn yourself out even more. Take care of yourself. Drink water, eat something healthy, shower, exercise. Prioritize taking care of yourself and giving yourself energy. The more physical and mental energy you have, the more creative and mental energy you'll be able to put towards your art. But if you're still trapped in negative thought patterns, you might be a victim of reason number 3, negativity. Having negative beliefs about your art is one of the biggest things that can hold you back as an artist. For example, my art's not good enough. For what? My art's not good enough for XYZ reason, okay? So what? Who's going to come after you, the art police? I'm not a good artist. Something I've learned is that we are terrible at judging our own art. So many artists, painters, authors, poets, songwriters, you name it, think their art stinks because they made it. They can see the idealized version they wanted to make in their heads. Everyone else can't. Trust me, your art probably looks way better than you think it does. And even if you aren't a good artist right now, which is subjective, you can get better. That's the beautiful thing about art. If you learn and practice, enjoy the process of learning and practicing, you will get better as you progress. Nobody likes my art. Why does that matter? If you enjoy making art and you like the final product, that's all that matters. Period. You don't have to share your art with others if you don't want to. You don't need anyone else's approval. Your top priority should be to make art that makes your soul happy. Anything else is irrelevant. I can't make art anymore. If you keep telling yourself you can't make art, you're right. If you keep telling yourself you can make art, you're right. Which one are we going to choose? If you feel like negative thoughts are holding you back, it might be helpful to reflect on what exactly your negative thoughts are and how you can reframe them to be more positive and conducive for creativity. Ask yourself, what negative thoughts about my art am I having most frequently? What sort of thoughts being put down by stylus, pencil, or paintbrush? Are these thoughts true? Spoiler, they're not. Why am I having these thoughts? Am I willing to stay frozen in the state of not making art I'm excited about? How can I reframe my negative thoughts to be more positive? What can I do to move forward? But maybe your negative thoughts are less focused on yourself and more focused on reason number 5, it's not turning out right. Take a break, even if just for 10 minutes, then come back. If it's still not working, you might need to take a longer break and take your mind off of art for a while. Try again tomorrow or start over. Also, remember that we tend to think that each drawing we make is super important and is going to find how good of an artist we are, but that's just not true. I like to think of each drawing as just a stepping stone to the next. Reason number 6, AI is going to replace artists. If you're afraid AI is going to replace artists and take artists' jobs, or worse, start to be used for anything and everything, Even if AI stole every art job in multiple industries right this second, people would still make art for the heck of it because artists love to make art and artists are never going to go away because there have been artists since the beginning of time, and as long as there are people, there will be artists. Also, generative AI isn't even profitable right now, so there's that. If the hype around generative AI dies and investors stop investing in it, that'll be good news for us artists. And that's all I have for this video. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!